Hi Capricorn, welcome to your When the Ex Returns reading for April 2019. Now, I fully recognize that exes are exes for a reason. Yes, sometimes though, there is that one that got away. Or you could be in the in-between stage and the in the meantime stage where you know it was probably the right thing, but you still have your doubts, and you know it's just that in gray area. So anyway, hopefully this reading gives you some clarity on that when they do return. This doesn't look at if, it looks at when they have returned. So it's assuming it's already happened. All right, so everything else you need to know is in the description box below, Capricorn. All right, here we go. Capricorn. 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 Seven of Wands. So you're still kind of in it. Still kind of in it. There's no judgment, no shade there. It's just that this is somebody that is like, all right, I feel really strong right now. But then there's that the whole reason that you are defending something is because you don't want to feel weak again type feeling. I'm not saying that's the general energy of this card. It just feels like you're kind of buoyed by friends and all this stuff, but deep down you're kind of like still wishing for what could have been, or it's still kind of fresh. There still is an opening though, even though it looks like you're kind of being defensive and guarding everything and you're from at an advantageous position. There's still that, I don't know. All right, why don't I pull some more cards, huh? We'll see. And we got the Seven of Coins right here. So we got two sevens. That is news. Two sevens is news. Or are news. Two sevens are news. Temperance. I say because this is all about healing and taking like a compassionate, distant stance on something. So it's not that you're closed off, but out of self-preservation or preservation for things getting any worse, shall we say, you're like pulling back and you're just letting things be. But it doesn't mean that you're not open. I still feel like this could be you considering, wondering, still thinking about it, that sort of thing. Like, okay, well, we came this far. Maybe there's still a chance in the future, but right now, no. But you know what I mean? There's this crossroads feel to it. All right. Doesn't feel like they're dating either. This is all about waiting and holding off and doing your own thing and taking that distance and break for balance. And it was like things were on the verge of getting out of hand, Capricorn, and you're just like, you know what, this could be Sagittarius. Somebody was like, cooler heads need to prevail here. Yeah, we just need to take a break and some distance. And I think they feel betrayed, and they feel like it was sudden, and I'm not sure they understand why things broke up or how you truly felt. I think they're wanting to kind of come back just to see, like, hey, how are you? Or I think they're just as confused or lost as you. I don't think you're lost though. I feel like you're more resolute than they are. I feel like they're kind of lost. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like you two are both independent, doing your own things. This might be just like a friendly hello, but I think there's still interest on both parts. Like there still might be, like, this is after the dust clears, someone kind of looking over and like kind of waving like, hi, how are you type. What's this Ten of Swords about? Okay, so they probably weren't expecting it. This is probably an online breakup or something. This could have been a breakup over text. This could have been somebody ghosting someone. This could have been somebody all of a sudden just doing the fade, like having an argument and then that's it. That was it, final, finite. And someone else not doing, like they just feel like it was over maybe a silly argument, or that somebody went from being involved to all of a sudden not being involved and not saying much, just given the silent treatment, ghosted, something involving a swift cutoff. What's this Nine of Wands? Both of you are kind of, you might be polite and courteous, but you both are very and both of you are feeling defensive. I think you feel more calm and resolute about it, and it's more practical and pragmatic for you. I think they're kind of like WTF. You know, I think there's still some hurt feelings. I think they're still shocked. I don't think they agree with the way they were cut off, or they feel like things ended and cut. I don't think they agree with the way that happened. What's this Nine of Wands about? If they are dating someone, it's probably just for physical or just for company. It's not anything serious. 2 nines. What is that? 2 nines. Receipt. So someone got a confirmation of sorts, or they were wanting confirmation of sorts. It could be that this is somebody that wants to be right, and that's why they're having a problem with this. Because here you are, calmly resolute, right? The door's still open, but it's like it's got to be on your terms. Otherwise, what are we doing even talking? Like, seriously, this is very simple. Things either are, they aren't, they're this way or that. But this person is just not willing to accept that. I think this kind of feels like somebody wants to be, like, somebody feels mad. And somebody feels like they didn't get their due. And, you know, those feelings aside, though, it feels like somebody is just having a hard time dealing with the way things ended, and they want some kind of recompense for that. And the thing about something like that is there typically isn't any. Like, you can't, especially if somebody feels like they're one down, how do you recover that? You don't. It just takes time to deal with it. And maybe this person isn't dealing with it all that well. So I think that's part of the reason why they're coming back, because they might be mad, or they're stopping by or popping in, whatever. But at the same time, they're having a hard time with things being cut off and ended. I think they wanted things to work out. I think they wanted things to resolve, just because, again, they don't like being dumped. They don't like how things ended. They don't like things not ending on good terms, or at least you thinking negatively of them. I don't think they want, I don't think they like feeling one down. I really feel like that's what this is about, is a measure of pride a bit here, that somebody doesn't like feeling like they got dumped, they got told it didn't end the way they wanted things to end, or it didn't follow the trajectory that they thought it should. What's this 2 of Wands about? It reminds me of that one song, you know, where it's like, is it me you're looking for? That Hello, that song. That's what it reminds me of. But not those words, just like someone kind of waving from across the room, like, hi, you know. I would attempt to sing it, but we don't need to do that. Nobody wants that. I am not that. What's this 2 of Wands? What's this about? Justice. This person is either going to be waiting for justice. They're going to be rooting around trying to find some more information, something. They're not done. They're taking a breather. They're trying to be respectful and all these things, but I really think they need more closure, and they might keep popping in and stopping by for that, because I think there's something about them, you know, their pride is hurt here. And I feel like they want closure. They feel that they're owed closure. I don't think this is about them coming back and saying they're sorry and doing the right thing. I think this is about them biding their time, waiting, learning more, planning, this and that. But there's something they still want. There's something that is not finished for them. I feel like on the surface it might be kind of kind and courteous and pragmatic, but they, at the same time, when push comes to shove, it could be another argument again, and another, you know, petty cutting words, that sort of thing. This has this feeling of being ghosted online, or break up over, you know, text or email or whatever, and this person's just not doing well with it. Capricorn. Time. These two right here, we got 2 sevens right here. This is, well, not these two, this one. It's all about kind of thinking, okay, you know what, being at the crossroads and thinking, do I really want to spend any more time in or on this situation, mentally or even physically? Because whatever time you spend, you can't get it back. So this is about making, just living life to the fullest, because once it's gone, it goes. The time. And I really feel like you're like, do I just want to invest? Maybe that's what the breakup came down to. It's like, you know what, this is going nowhere. Do I really want to keep doing this? It's not worth it for what I want for my future and my investment. The pros and cons are it's not fruitful. It's not going to be, the cost is going to be greater than the payoff at this point. It's a very practical, pragmatic approach. What else for Capricorn? Capricorn. Nothing wrong with that. Capricorn. No, I don't like that one. There it is. Ingenuity. New discoveries. That could be what, this Two of Wands right here is also. I think something else just, I think, honestly, this is about being at the crossroads again. All of a sudden, it might have been like, you know what, I just can't see you in my future. I just don't see us going past a certain point. I've got all these things I want to do, and I don't know how you would fit into that. And that honestly would make sense as to why this person's offended, because they're like, wait a second, but excuse me, I could see it's almost like it might have just come over you like, you know, we're really just not going anywhere. I just don't know if I want this to go anywhere anymore. And all of a sudden I've got other plans or other priorities, and I'm just kind of thinking that maybe I should start focusing on that, because I feel like there's a certain part of my life that's going to break wide open if I give it enough attention and I develop it and I go that way. And I just don't know if I want this when I'm starting to break open over here. What else for Aries? Capricorn. What else for Capricorn? Why am I thinking Aries? Is there an Aries card? That's Libra. Sagittarius. That's interesting. Yeah. Capricorn. Thank God I caught myself. That'd have been embarrassing. Capricorn. What else for Capricorn? Fate. Interesting. That as far as being tied with this right here, I feel like this is part of why you're kind of like, I just don't know, I'm on the fence. You want to give it more time, because this, maybe there's something in your other area of life that this person is not part of, that's starting to take off. School, career, business, something that's all of a sudden starting to become very exciting and very fruitful, or very, there's a lot of possibility and potential over here. But this person doesn't feel like they're connected to that for you. And I think that's what part of the crossroads was, or the breakup was that you just decided to prioritize what you wanted over here, because as fate would have it, I mean, it's like this is going to be really connected to your future. Things are breaking wide open, and it's almost like my future, my fate, my life is about to happen, and I don't know where this person fits in that. That's what I'm trying to say. It took me a minute there. Right, what else for Capricorn? Not Sagittarius, not Libra, not Aries. Capricorn. Snapshot. Capricorn. All right, so we've got the garden and fish. I always like the fish. This could be Pisces too, just saying. I know that typically we don't assign, there's no assignation with the Norman, but every time I see that, I think of Pisces. So there you go. Could be Pisces. And I said Aries earlier, so, this could be you, Capricorn. You're just not ready to, you're wanting to be fluid in situations. You are concentrating on your wealth building, on abundance and success, and starting some projects and things. That's where your focus is right now. You know that you need to invest the time. This is your future we're talking about. Not ready to commit or be single. I really want to concentrate on being prosperous, independent, and I've got big plans for myself and my future. And so I think that's basically what this is, you just decided, okay, this is, I'm networking right now. I'm busy. I'm building my future. I've got all these ideas and plans and whatnot. I don't want to be committed. I want to be all that. Too many things going on. Too many things I want to do. So, yeah, I think this person probably, like, you're pretty resolute about that. So they're coming back kind of going, hi, they're not doing well with it. You're pretty okay with it. The door might be open, might not, but you're not pursuing anything. And especially after seeing this, it's like, okay, you're kind of career focused, or this is not a priority for you, at least not with this person right now. You've got other things you want to develop and nurture, and this relationship simply wasn't one of those things for you. It's as simple as that, and this person is just not doing well with it. Okay, Capricorn, well, thank God. Doesn't seem like you're in any pain over this. Some of these are brutal. I wish you luck with this, and whatever career focus or whatever you got going on, that good for you. Keep up the momentum, because it feels really strong. So, prioritize that, because this right here you're not sure of. Don't waste your time. You keep developing that other, whatever you're prioritizing, you go for that. That's where you feel the strongest. Okay. I hope to see you in the next reading, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful. You take care.